welcome to my vlog channel. You are on the vlog channel, not the main channel. But I wanted to do a Q&A with you guys. I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys, so I want to go ahead and apologize if I ramble a bit in this video. I want to start using my vlog channel more, and that is a goal for 2018. I definitely feel like I made that goal for 2017, and I flopped completely. I still want to make time for my vlog channel and let this be a place to come and not really talk about beauty so much. Maybe just get to know me. I'm posting once a week vlogs, and then I want to do some fun videos in between. This is a Q&A, and you guys asked me the questions on Twitter. My Twitter is Laura88Lee. That is the easiest way to communicate with you guys, just being honest. I just want to cover a bulk of questions I got. I would say 20% of the questions I got were about starting a channel, how I did it, why I did it, was it scary, questions about starting a YouTube channel. And I want you guys to know, I'll link down below a video I did last year. I think it's old, but it's still good. It's still a good video. I talk a lot about how to start a channel, what it's gonna be like, what you have to worry about, what you shouldn't worry about, where your mindset should be. It's a really honest video. So watch that video. And also I've tweeted this, and this is how I truly feel. This is how I truly feel. If you start a makeup channel or a YouTube channel in general, if you start a YouTube channel, I think there is more than enough room for all of us on YouTube. And I have reasoning of saying that. The more awesome, unique channels, unique mind you, being let's make sure your channel isn't identical to someone else's, because that could hurt you in views and subscribers, because we already have that person on the internet. Be very you on your channel and very your own little corner of the internet, what you're doing, what is your gimmicks. I have the word gimmick, I have my subscribe song. Create your own little things for your channel. Whenever you have your own corner of the internet, the more people we have with really awesome personalities and their own thing going, the more people come on YouTube to watch, because there's more people for other people to relate to. So it's giving more great content, giving us more viewers, so we all grow together. So the more great, unique channels we have, the more YouTube grows, and the more we all grow, because then we all have more viewers. So next question is, what is your tattoo? What does it mean? And I'm finally gonna answer this question. So I have a tattoo on my lower back I got on my 18th birthday, which I don't really care for anymore, and I kind of wish I didn't do it. You don't always want the same things at 18 that you want at 29. That was 11 years ago, and I don't really want a tramp stamp anymore. That's what I call it. I mean, actually, that's not what I call it. That's what everybody has called it for so many years, to the point that that's what I turned into calling it. I've always strongly believed in believing, and I think that if you believe in yourself and you believe in what you're doing, anything can happen. I believe in miracles. The word believe has always stuck with me. Believe. And then also, I am a Christian, so 3:16 is on there too, and that is the Bible verse, John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only son. That's a very important scripture in my religion, so that's why 3:16 is on there. Speaking of which, the next question down is, what is your biggest regret in life? I'm gonna be cliche and say, well, I have no regrets, because if I change one thing, then everything changes and I wouldn't be where I'm at. But I do have some things, I wish I wouldn't be and I wish I would change about myself. I will say, I am a little bit of a pushover with people, and I let people run over me a little bit. Sometimes I just want everybody to be happy and everybody to get along. So I feel like whenever you're just nice to everyone and you just want everybody to be happy and go lucky, sometimes you get ran over. And then I get really mad at myself for doing it, and then I call people out or lash out, or I don't know. I'm not a perfect person, but I feel like if something's bothering me or someone's fucking me over, I should be yo, not cool, instead of ignoring it and just trying to keep the peace and then lashing out later about it, which I think a lot of people are guilty of. You just don't want to deal with it, but that's me. Whenever I feel like someone's shady, I just let it, and then I just keep going with my life, and then eventually it ends up biting me in the ass every time. So, because I'm not going to put up with it forever, but I put up with things for way too long, and that's something I regret that I shouldn't do. But that's life. I feel like that's not me in this unique situation. I feel like a lot of people are like that. They're probably not. It might just be me. I don't know. How come you don't wear your wedding ring? I've already answered that. I've lost it in London. If you had to date anyone in the beauty community, who would it be? Does it have to be the beauty community? I don't want to date anyone in the beauty community. Can it be Makeup by Mario? I think he's so fine. I'm married though, so. My 3 favorite YouTubers. Ooh, I want to answer that. I like YouTubers. Casey Neistat. Who else? Who entertains me? I don't watch too much of YouTube. I used to. I'm just super busy right now, and so every time I watch it, I feel guilty because I'm like, you're supposed to be doing something else. Heath and why do I want to call him Shane? That's not his name. Zane and Heath, those vlogs, they just remind me of me and my friends. I feel like the beauty community is a little sensitive now. You can't be like joking around and giggling about everything because then like some drama poofs out of clear air. So I'm very guarded with my vlogs, and I'm very like keep a lot of the good times and the funniness held behind because everything's just too much now in the beauty community. But Heath and Zane definitely remind me of me and my friends. What made you want to start a beauty YouTube channel? I really like that question. So I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. I was in a really weird place. I had kind of fallen out of college. I was working as full-time as a medical assistant, didn't really enjoy the job. And I basically knew college was like a way out of being a medical assistant and could create a new career for myself. I've always been really bad at school, so I fell out of college. And I was like, well, this is it. Like, how am I going to get another great job with no degree and nothing going for me? So it kind of pushed me into starting YouTube, and I didn't let failure be an option. Like, there was no, this channel might not be successful. And I had a lot of odds against me that I didn't realize at the time, thank God. But, you know, whenever you treat YouTube like it is your college or like it is your career, well, then it seems to grow like that. And you know, whenever you treat it like a hobby, it treats you like a hobby. And that's just the trick with YouTube. You get whatever you put in, you normally get right back out. So YouTube is an interesting field of work. Where did me and Ty meet? We met our senior year in high school. What do you miss most about living in Alabama? Oh, Madison Daly asked me that. I miss my family. That's an easy number one. Life is weird without any family. I've had family my whole life, and I know that's not the norm for everybody. Not everybody has a family their whole life, but I moved out here and, you know, left everything behind. So I still have my family. They're in Alabama though, and I only get to see them maybe twice a year. It's weird, but I've also always been very independent of my family. You know, I've never asked my family to help me, give me money, or support me. So I've always taken care of myself. So it wasn't hard moving out here because my mom really prepared me for the real world. And so I was ready for it, and I didn't really struggle that much. But I think that's because I'd already lived on my own and always took care of myself anyway. So the only thing that was new is I just missed my family, like the love. Do we see a highlighter coming soon? I got a lot of questions about Laura Lee Los Angeles and like what's my direction of the brand, and I totally get that question. It makes me excited you guys want to know that because I know I've only come out with one eyeshadow palette, and whenever you do that by yourself with just me and Ty alone doing that, like a big company with a lot of investors and 1,000 people and 100 moving parts, they can pop out a makeup palette like that. Whereas me, you know, I'm small and I'm growing though. I'm gonna grow. I know it's gonna take me a little bit more time to get makeup out, but I do plan on coming out with a lot more makeup. I plan on having a full line of makeup. Foundation, concealer, primer, brow products, mascaras, blushes, highlighters, bronzers, like the whole works. It's definitely gonna take me some time, and I'd rather do makeup right and come out with good quality makeup and do a slow and steady race than trying to pile out a bunch of shit products and just throw them at you to make money. I really want, you know, to give my makeup line a good name, and my name's on it for God's sakes, but you know, and do good. So it is going to take me some time. We do have more eyeshadow palettes coming, I will tell you that, but just know that is where we're starting. Eyeshadow palettes is something I'm really passionate about. I got to collab with Violet Voss, and that was my first collab, and I don't know, it just taught me like how much I love eyeshadow, and it's like one of my favorite things to buy. So we will have lots of palettes, but we will slowly but surely grow the line into a full makeup line. So hang tight for that. And thank you for all that have supported me. I hope you're enjoying your Cat's Pajamas palette, and you are contributing to the growth of Laura Lee Los Angeles. And you will, you know, own the first piece that will be a very big line. So that's exciting. I am not taking acting classes. I like that question. I started acting classes, and they're very, very, very hard, and they're very time consuming. Like, it's not a joke. It's not like you can just go to this class, act funny, and have some fun and then leave. It's more like you go to class, but I think twice a week, and then you spend like 8 hours 3 times a day with your partner acting back and forth. So it kind of comes down to it. I had to make a decision. Did you want to launch a makeup line, or did you want to pursue acting? Makeup's always been my passion, so I chose the makeup line. Maybe in the future, when I do have more time on my hands, I can go back into pursuing acting. Is your calico crazy? Because I swear mine is the devil's spawn. Girl, our calico cat, the kitten, is the most insane cat we've ever had. I had Yoshi whenever she was an adult, so we didn't get to experience Yoshi as a kitten. So she was already pretty calm. I got Lou when he was a tiny baby. He's a black cat. He was so normal and sweet. And then we got the kitten, Peach, as a calico baby kitten. That cat, she tries me. What is your first experience with makeup? Well, my mom always wore makeup, so my first experience is probably my sister taking one of her lipsticks whenever I was little and coating my whole entire face in it. And my mom, I remember how to use so much oil to get the shit off my face. What is your advice on how to market your channel? What's the best way to reach people? Honestly, I think you'd be surprised at how much marketing YouTube does for you. And I know people say they only market the big channels, but YouTube puts very small channels on my what to watch page all the time that I'm subscribed to or that I've watched videos of. So, you know, it's really about the quality of your content. The more better quality and the more you're putting into YouTube and the more you're uploading, the more subscribers you're gonna get. And YouTube will push your videos as long as you're consistently uploading. They're not gonna push a video that you've only uploaded once a week. It's just how YouTube works. So the more you upload, the more YouTube pushes you. The less you upload, the less YouTube helps you. I do think it helps to, you know, on Snapchat and Instagram and Twitter to post your videos. It helps, but the big world of the difference is the more you post, the more you get advertised on YouTube, and that is where the real views come in. Do you want kids anytime soon? Me and Ty do not have any plans of having children. If you were stranded on an island, you had to choose one beauty guru to be there with you, who would you choose? Beauty guru. Who seems to be the most savage? Maybe Nikita. Does she count as a beauty guru? I don't think Nikita can. Nikita, I'm putting Nikita because I feel like she would throw down with me and we would get off the island. Would you ever move back to Alabama? Why or why not? I actually probably would never move back to Alabama, and it was weird. Whenever I moved out here, I kind of felt like I was at home, and whenever I lived in Alabama, I always felt like I want more. I always felt like I was doing something weird or different or not the norm, and it's because, you know, I don't think people really do YouTube channels where I'm from in Alabama, and of course, whenever I did it, I got a lot of questions and a lot of weird stares, but it's okay. I'm glad I did it. Look at me now. I feel like I've grown more as a person and had way more opportunities out here, so I will stay out here. And I'm really happy out here. I go to the beach, go to the mountains, there's so much to do, guys. LA and California is a really amazing state, so I plan on staying here for a lifetime, honestly, but, you know, you never know what the future holds. Have you ever had a bad fan encounter? I have, actually, and it makes me so sad, but very rare, and I've met a lot of you guys. A girl, I was with a bunch of other YouTubers. She walked up to us and asked for a picture. She wasn't directly looking at me when she asked for a picture, but she was looking at someone else. She's like, can I have a picture of y'all? And one person was sick and had glasses on, didn't want to take the picture. But they wanted to have a conversation with her and say hello and be very friendly with her, just not a picture. The other person went to the bathroom and left me standing there, and I was like, hey, I'm totally down. Let's take a picture, girl. Took a picture with her, and later I get a tweet that night that tagging all of us saying how we're all shitty YouTubers and we denied her a picture whenever she had posted the picture online with me. I don't know. It was like, I went out of my way to be nice, you know, and I could tell it wasn't me that she wanted the picture with, and even though I did it, she just threw me in the loop of being a mean YouTuber, and I'm like, dude, that's not cool. You're lying, and it's not nice. So I thought that was a really poor encounter. Do you believe in God? Yes, I do. My hardest struggle to deal with since I started YouTube. There's a lot of struggles with YouTube. I don't always show them because I didn't start my YouTube channel to like constantly be like, me, and complain. I do have my moments where I had to vent sometimes, and that's because I'm human. I think we all have to vent sometimes. But there is struggle. The struggle of not making everyone happy. I'll literally in the same video have just as many comments of people hating the subscribe song as they are loving it, or just as many people hating the background music and just as many people loving it. It's such a you can't make everybody happy, and I don't expect to, but you just get annoyed by like seeing those comments constantly, and you're like, I can't make you all happy. I don't know what to do. So I just do me most of the time and hope that people enjoy it. One thing that pisses me off a lot though, like if I'm not bouncing off the walls, then I'm depressed and I need to get off YouTube, and I'm so sick of people making accusations about my life. I'll pray for you, Laura. You don't seem happy. It's like, do you walk around saying that to people? That's rude. It's like a back-ass word way of saying it. I'll pray for you. I don't know. I'm like so happy and enjoying my content and love the video, and people are saying they're going to pray for me because of how unhappy I seem. I don't know. That's just weird to me. So I'm a human, guys. Just remember, like, you know, I am happy. If I'm not in a good mood, I don't film a video. So I am in a good mood in my videos. If I'm not bouncing off the wall, I'm human, and maybe I don't have as much energy as I did in the last video, but just know I'm still happy, and you don't have to make accusations saying I'm depressed or something's wrong in my life or I need prayers. And God knows I do need prayers, but it ain't because I'm depressed, you know? I'm just a human. I'm a human just like you. Not every day you don't feel the exact same. We all have different emotions, and we all have different energy levels at different times of the day. So just know that, and bear with me, and let me be human. And, you know, just be respectful of that. Will Ty ever get a dog? Yes, he will. One day. My top 3 moments of 2017. Oh, I love that. Cat's pajamas. I will say being able to do the collab with ColourPop and get back to animals, and being able to go to St. Jude and raise over $75,000 would be the top 3 big things that happened in 2017. What's my favorite Disney movie? Let's go back to like princess movies, because there's so many like cartoony ones that come out now that I love, and I would never be able to pick my favorite, but I think either Pocahontas or Ariel were my favorite Disney princesses. Like, those movies were my favorite. If you could do a celeb's makeup, who would it be? Okay, real tea on doing celeb's makeup is super interesting, because you don't get to like, celebrities don't let you do your makeup on them. You have to learn how to do their type of makeup on them. And Katy Perry stumped me this year, because her type of makeup is makeup that I've never done before, and I was definitely put on the spot. I've never used blush to contour or blush to highlight before. I've never put pink eyeshadow up to an eyebrow. Not saying that it didn't turn out pretty. I think it was lovely. It just wasn't my type of makeup. Whenever you do celebrities makeup, you do their type of makeup. So I do not wish to do any celebrities makeup. It's not the path that I choose for my life. I think if you're with a celebrity and work with them for like 10 or 15 years, then you'd be doing your makeup on them. But just like popping in doing a celebrity's makeup, you're literally just putting what they want on them where they want it. It's not like you get to go crazy and have your creation on their face. Are we getting a house tour? I promise you guys are getting a house tour. It's gonna take me a minute to decorate it. I really want, this is my home that I bought, and I want to take my time and decorate it, you know, really nicely, and take my time on each room. So it might take me up to a year, don't hate me, but I want to do it right, and then you guys can see like what I created. But again, it's gonna take me time. Once it's done, I will promise I'll show you a house tour. Ooh, if you could, what would you tell your high school self? Ugh, I wish I could have told myself so much shit in high school. Why didn't I have this knowledge? And I'm pretty sure in 10 years, I'm gonna look back and go, Laura, why didn't you tell yourself this and that and that and this? I wish I would have told myself. I had a lot of confidence in high school, which is weird because I wasn't that cute. I thought I was, but I wasn't. I was fine with it. I never had like self-conscious issues. Like, I never felt ugly in high school. I thought I was cute, honey. So I would be like, Laura, you just keep on going with that. Looking back, like worrying about who's friends with who and the drama, like none of it matters. And that's why today in this age, like when there's drama, like it too passes, and then it doesn't matter anymore, and life goes on. So I wish I could just tell myself, like, girl, just your family's what matters. Work a little harder at school. I mean, I didn't need it in the long run, really, but I think I should have tried a little harder. What are you looking forward to in 2018? What is on the bucket list? Well, I have a lot of things on the bucket list for the makeup line. So that is like my huge project. I also have another dream that I want to make come true. I plan on starting it at the beginning of 2018 and hopefully making some moves to making it happen. I won't tell you what it is because I'm scared. I get scared too, guys. I have something outside of makeup that I want to do really bad. I want to try to make it happen. But that's what, like, it's on my bucket list for 2018 though. What would your career be if you didn't do YouTube? Oh, I love that question. Probably still a medical assistant. What is one thing you wish you could do no matter how crazy it is? I wish I could sing. With the negativity in the world, how do you stay so positive? I haven't always been positive. Like, I've definitely had my moments, like I'll vent to you guys or I'll get upset. And again, I think that's because I'm human and, you know, we all have our moments where things piss us off. But I will say, what does keep me positive and like keeps me uploading videos and just keeps me like, we're gonna sing that subscribe song and we gonna have a good day today. Okay? Is looking in a bigger picture. It really helps, and I encourage you guys to do it whenever you feel like everything's going wrong. Try to look at the bigger picture. Try to see past it. Try to know that these days are going to pass. Try to see your bigger plans that you have for yourself and that this is just like a little hiccup, and literally in a week or two it'll be over and it doesn't matter. And that's what I try to focus on. I try to be like, try to look at, you know, all that I'm trying to create and what I'm trying to conquer in the world, which is way bigger than makeup. I have a path that I'm trying to take and create something great for the world in the end of it all. So I have to remember, like, the little things that piss me off don't matter because my plan is greater than that. Am I ever going to do a meet and greet in Alabama? Yes, I go home for Christmas there, and I'm going to tell you guys a place that I'm going to be, and hopefully we can just do like a little meetup and I can take pictures with a couple of you guys, something like that. And maybe later in the future we can set up like a professional one, but I want to do a little meetup while I'm home for Christmas, so hopefully we can do that. If you were to lose all your money, what would you do? Would you still be on YouTube? Still be doing YouTube? Okay, I have this theory, and you guys may argue me on it, and that's totally fine because it's my theory. And it's just what I think. I'm not trying to convince you to think it too. I'm just telling you what I think. Okay, I have this theory about money. Now, I know not all of you know me, but I grew up with no money. I grew up with our power getting cut off all the time and the water. Bitch, the phone bill, that was a joke. I'd be in the middle of a phone call, that shit would get cut off. Part of my growing up in junior high, I shared a bedroom with my mom and my sister and her new baby. My sister had a child very young while she was in high school. Shared a room. And so we lived in a teeny tiny house, and you know, I'm grateful we even had a house. I remember a time where I'm gonna cry because it's good and it's bad. I've had Christmases where people have donated things to our family so we'd have something under the tree, and I don't know, you know, I've definitely haven't had money. And I also decided that growing up like that I didn't want to live like that I wanted to have things, and I wanted to have a career, and I wanted to have money. So now that I've gotten the sad part of the story out of the way, and it's okay to not have things. It doesn't define you. You define you, not what you have. I'm not crying about it because that's bad. I'm just crying about it because I remember the struggles we went through and the hard times, and looking back, and you know, it was tough. I had this theory that if you ever went without or you came from nothing, that you're a little more fearless in business and with money, and because you know that you haven't always had it all, and that if you lose it all, you're gonna be okay because you were okay back then. You know what it's like not to have money. But people who have always had a lot of money and don't know what it's like to have their power cut off, you know, have nothing to their name. They don't know what it's like, so they're scared and they're greedy with their money because they're scared of losing it because they don't know what they would do and they don't know if they would survive without it. You always hear, it's weird, you always hear success stories of people who come from nothing all the way up to something. And I feel like they do that because they ain't scared anymore, because it's like, bitch, I've already lived at the bottom, and if I gotta go back there, I'm gonna survive and I'm gonna come right back up at the top. And that's how I feel like what I would do if I lost all my money. So, sorry I got emotional on you guys. I just want you guys to know that if I ever lost everything, that just give me a little time, I'll be right back up. Paper or plastic? I'm not sure. What's your favorite part of your new house? I would definitely say either my backyard or my closet. It is quite fabulous. If you could have dinner with 3 famous or non-famous deceased people, who would they be? Do they have to be dead? Because I would like to have dinner with Elon, the dude who is created SpaceX and Tesla and everything else under the sun. I want to have dinner with him. But 3, I guess if they have to be dead. My dad, I want to have dinner with him. Talk to him some more. Martin Luther King Jr., Albert Einstein. Who is your favorite singer? I like Rihanna, but I also like Grace Vanderwall, I believe her name is. She was like 13 on America's Got Talent or The Voice or something like that. Like, I'm obsessed with that girl. What is your favorite passion before makeup? I would say comedy. And I know that sounds like a weird passion, but anything comedy, I'm here for 100%. Literally, a lot of comments are asking about me having kids. No. Any favorite YouTubers before starting my channel? I really liked Carly Bible. I like her still. I like her a lot. She's actually great. I've met her a few times in person, and she's even more awesome in person. Makeup products could you not live without? Chapstick, I guess that counts, and false lashes probably, because I wear them like every day. Okay, that is it. Sorry I got emotional. I did not mean to do that in this video. I just always just like off the spot read these questions, so you never know what you're gonna get asked. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I wasn't too like me. I just wanted to be real with you guys and have a chit chat talk, and I hope you guys got to know me better. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here and watching. Be sure to subscribe to my vlog channel because I'm going to be posting a lot more videos, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.